What's up, everyone? Zario here, and welcome to another ADSplay uploading schedule for the week of April 13th, 2015. Well, April 12th, excuse me. It's going to be like the 13th by the time you guys see this, probably. But, nevertheless, forgive me for my low voice. I had an accident not too long ago. I'm not feeling too good. And, I ended up. Funny thing is, I was running down the stairs trying to catch somebody that was leaving the house. I wanted to, I had to tell them something, before they left the house, and I had socks on, and the stair well has carpet on it, and as I was running down the stairs, I ended up falling, like I slipped, my socks slipped on the carpet going downstairs, and I slid on my back, um, going downstairs. Now, luckily, I didn't break anything, but I am kind of bruised, and I'm still kind of hurting, like my back, like my right shoulder, is kind of hurting right now. So, you know, I'm probably gonna have to go to the doctor and get some exams. I don't think anything's broke, but I am kind of banged up a little bit. So, forgive me about this, about the low voice. Trying to keep it as loud as I could possibly make it, to where you guys can still hear me. But forgive me if it's too low. Try to turn up your volume for me a little bit. But got a couple things I want to speak on. Of course, there's a new release this week, a very highly anticipated release this week that I'm gonna be checking out. So you guys stay tuned for that, as well as an update on some other video footage that I'm gonna be uploading this from this past week that I didn't get a chance to upload this week. Um, so first off and foremost, I go down the list of games that will be out for this week. And Mortal Kombat 10, finally is coming out. The latest Mortal Kombat installment. They got a lot of new characters in it. Um, it takes 25 years after the events of Mortal Kombat 9. I heard that Jax has either a daughter or a niece. I'm not sure. Sonya Blade and Johnny Cage finally got together. They had a daughter, and she's in like the like the Earthrealm Special Forces. There's a new leader of Outworld. Shao Kahn no longer is uh, the head of Outworld anymore because of what happened in Mortal Kombat 9, and it's a new guy that's in charge. And you know what I mean? It's one of those things where it's showing growth with the series. So I'm interested in seeing what that storyline is going to be like, because it actually has like a storyline. So I got to commend NetherRealm Studios for doing that. Um, But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what it's about now. I may not be able to get the game on release day because I have several other engagements that I have to attend to. So I may not get to it, on the 14th when it's released. I may get Chances are I might have to get it later on this week, but nevertheless, I will be getting to it. So you guys don't have to worry about that. And I will be getting it for the PS4. So all the updated graphics and everything that everybody likes, we good. All in 1080p, by the way. So that's something. Also, this week is going to be the end of GrandChase. They're ending it on the 15th, and I still got a couple more things I need to do in there before I, you know, officially end the Grand Tour playlist. It's a couple dungeons that I'm just not going to be able to finish because you have to be like at like a certain level, and then you have to have a certain damage rank. Like it has to be like double S, and mine is only S rank. So I can't explore those two dungeons, but I'm gonna do what I can, and then I might give my final thoughts on the online game and how far it's come, and you know, basically give my opinion on some of the unanswered questions that we aren't unfortunately aren't going to be able to answer because the game is ending. So you know, I'm also going to be talking about how they're trying to migrate all the people that were on Grand Chase over to El Sword, but I'm gonna get to that when I make that video later on this week. Um, This past week I decided that I was gonna start playing. Well, to commemorate, the release of Batman Arkham Knight. I decided that I was gonna play through the Batman games before the release of the new Batman Arkham Knight comes in a couple months. Um, I think it said that it's coming out in June. I think it's coming out in June, and I wanted to catch up on the storyline of the series just to see where it's at. So this past week I started playing Arkham Asylum, and I gotta upload that footage to ADSplay, so you guys keep a lookout for that, as well as me finishing up the final extra episode in Resident Evil Revelations. So you guys can check that out as well this week. Um, I'm trying to see what else I got going on. That's basically it. I did complete Tales from the Borderlands uh, this past, I think it was like 1 or 2 weeks ago, episode 2, Atlas Mug. I'm checking to make sure I don't miss episode 3 and I can get it on the release day it happens. So, I mean, I already got the season pass, so I don't have to pay anything extra. So I just gotta wait for it to be released. I just gotta catch up on it. Again, I originally was gonna do Game of Thrones, but the thing is, I know nothing of it, so I wouldn't know what to expect from it. You know what I mean? And people keep telling me I need to catch up on certain shows like The Walking Dead, Breaking Bad, and Game of Thrones, Dexter, and shows like that. And the thing is, I don't have. Well, I have Netflix. I just don't have the time to just sit down and just watch it the way I want to. So I heard these episodes of these shows are like very long, especially Game of Thrones. So I don't know when I'm gonna have the time to sit down and check it out and then go back and play the game to see what the similarities are between you know the game and the in the show or the book for that matter. So that's coming maybe sometime this summer. I'll play Game of Thrones, but for now, Game of Thrones is on the back burner. Uh, Also with Bloodborne, that's another game I'm gonna have to save to the summer because my focus is gonna be on Mortal Kombat 10 and several other things um, this week. So I just don't have time to like fit it into my schedule right now. Plus, I've been hearing good things about it, so most definitely I'm gonna check it out. Um, what else? I think that's it for as far as gameplay goes. Oh, this past week I did my first recording session of League of Legends, and I know that nobody expected me to upload that. I did speak on it in last week's channel update, but I don't know, it was still out of left field because I never really gave any notion that I was playing a game like that. So that was unexpected. Uh, that and I have um, well, I think that's it for gameplay. I don't really have anything else. I want to play Infinite Crisis, but they shut down several of the maps. I think they're trying to revamp them and give them like an updated look. Either that, or they're trying to force people to play these new maps that they have that aren't really working the way they're supposed to. So yeah, like Infinite Crisis, they're adding new stuff to it, like champions and everything like that, but they haven't fixed up the old maps to make people really want to swarm back to it yet. And you know, funny thing is, League of Legends is actually helping me out with Infinite Crisis. I started off between the two, even though League of Legends has been out longer than Infinite Crisis, of course. I actually learned how to play Infinite Crisis better because of League of Legends. So it's kind of like a strange paradox there, but that's pretty much where I am with Infinite Crisis right now. So that game is on the back burner as well. Also, I still have to finish exploring the PlayStation 4. I was waiting on several games to download and get finished with all that, so we can explore some of the other free-to-play games on there just to get a good sense of the graphics. Because Ollie World it's almost like a 2D 8-bit type of game, for the PlayStation 4, which isn't it's not really 8-bit. It's almost like a hand drawn, like 2.5 dimension type of game. So I'm gonna finish up that exploring the PlayStation 4 playlist, so we can get past that, and that's pretty much it as far as gameplay goes. As far as Yu-Gi-Oh! 101 goes, I do have the card reviews finished. I need to upload those ASAP because the time is drawing near for the release of Clash of Rebellion. Also, I do have some retro modernizations that I went back and worked on because I wasn't satisfied with the way that they were. So I figured that, hey, let me go back and change things up and save them for next week. And I'm pretty much here now. So that's everything as far as I have for ADSplay and Yu-Gi-Oh 101. Now I need to speak on this. I need to say for like the next 5 minutes or so. If it's going to be that long, probably like 3 minutes or so. I don't know how long it's going to take me to get finished with speaking on this. But some of you know, last week I was having, well, I announced that, you know, if by next week I didn't hear anything back from the copyright strike claims that were allegedly sent to me from Arc System Works for the Guilty Gear Xrd storyline videos that my commentary was in, then I will be filing a counterclaim. I'm going to be doing a special video on this uh, tomorrow, um, which is going to be the 13th on Monday. I'm going to be doing a special video on this, so like you guys just be on the lookout for that. Uh, Basically, just to give you like a small summary of it, I have a strange feeling, for those that remember me going through what I was going through with the Sega copyright claim and how that turned out to be false. I kind of think this is the same thing because things are happening the exact same way. And again, I've tried to contact Arc System Works through their Facebook, Twitter, email, their community email that they have on their website, and everything's happening the same. They're not responding. I have messages sent to them, messages that I sent like 10 days ago, you know, 10 days ago, and messages that I sent again, um, like 6 days ago. So, like, they're not responding. So, the email that I'm sending them to that was allegedly the email that I got the copyright strike sent to me from, based on what YouTube said, that email is not responding at all. So I'm at that point right now where I just feel like, okay, I'm not finna sit here and wait till May of next year for these copyright strikes to clear up. I'm gonna file these counterclaims, and I'm gonna do that at the end of the video that I'm speaking on uh, uh, um, tomorrow. So you guys be on the lookout for that. And if anything happens to my channel after I file those copyright claims, obviously that's gonna be the reason why. But with the way things looking, if history repeats itself, then I'm not worried because YouTube just needs to check the source of these copyright claims and make sure that they're authentic. Because if things go the way that they did with Sega, then I'm going to be contacting YouTube and, because they do have a customer service number, and I'm going to literally go off because this is like, it's bad business. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna save all of that for that video. So you guys be on the lookout for everything coming out this week. Mortal Kombat 10, as well as everything else. The conclusion of the GrandChase Grand Tour. So that'll be all. So thank you guys for watching. Peace, and I'll see you guys for gameplay this week. Until then, peace.